Test, test, test. Starting in a second, guys. Just gotta sort out a couple of things quickly just before we do. So enjoy the chill Pokemon music. Yo! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Sunday. Should say this on a Saturday, but guys, we made it. We made it for another week. It's gonna turn down that slightly. Could turn it down in OBS, but why not? Here's that Saturday, but guys, you made it for another week. I think I may have said that. Whatever. It's Sunday. We're all tired. Me especially, because I was up all night writing a new blog post to my Substack. Because to talk about what I was up to yesterday, which is why we and the reason why we didn't have a stream yesterday. Which I will get to in a minute. I will introduce the game first. It's because today we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Pokemon Ruby. I'm hoping today we will fight the 7th gym leader, but it's going to be a bit of a weird one this afternoon, because I think the first part of the stream is going to be a bit more of a sort of a grind stream, because we've got our Pokemon. I think I just need to level up a couple more levels. So to do that, we're going to be free-fighting a bunch of trainers, wandering around. I'm sure there's other items we could be grabbing as well in the meantime. But our focus is going to be to getting our Pokemon trained up. So this is our current squad, for those who are new here and haven't been watching the stream so far. So we have the Staryu that's level 35, Guadra 36, Crobat 37, 38, Brazkin 37, and 37 for Manectric and Lairon. I would ideally like to get them to level 40. I don't before we fight the gym leader, but I'm wondering if we could possibly get away with not doing that. I think if we get them all up to level 38, I think we'll be okay a couple of levels behind. My understanding is Tate and Lisa are level 42. They are psychic gym leaders, but their Pokemon are also part rock type. So we have some advantage with Staryu, and possibly some of our Pokemon might have some moves that might counteract the psychic as well, which will be really useful. Gardevoir especially. So if we can get everyone to at least level 38, I think will be good. But my main focus has been on getting Staryu up to the level of everyone else, because he's sort of the new addition to our team. And maybe once we've done that and we get through the gym, maybe we can continue on the plot and we'll see where we go. We've got time, so so we go. As such, because we're doing the grind stream, I turned the music off and we're going to be listening to some lo-fi video game study lounge. Which is an excellent YouTube channel if you're unaware. It's from the good folks at Game Chops. You should support them because all their stuff is excellent. Anyway, so let's make a start. So I've got a couple of trains to refight according to the Pokenav in this route. There's a hiker on Route 12 I want to refight because here's Pokemon rock and ground types. Staryu has the advantage. It's pretty helpful there. But we've also got cool trainer Brooke on this route, whose Pokemon I can't remember what she uses. And we haven't got anyone else who wants to fight, which is fine. No, not Brooke. I think that one's Wilton, right? Anyway, yeah, so really excited to let's get going and play some more Pokemon because I love Pokemon so much. Anyway, yeah, so as I was saying, so so I was up quite a lot late last night writing a blog post for my Substack, which I haven't finished yet, and I should probably finish that tonight, hopefully. It's just got to get some tweaking and rewriting some bits and bobs, but yeah, for those who don't know, I have a Substack where I write blog posts, sometimes sometimes on video games, sometimes on whatever I feel like, usually culturally, like films and stuff. I don't update it as much as I'd like, but when I do, boy do I update it. But yeah, so I'm writing I'm trying to write some blog posts on my thoughts about the Nintendo Switch Live, Switch 2 Live experience that I went to yesterday in London. So basically, yeah, I was in London yesterday, playing a bunch of Switch 2 games, which was really cool and really fun. Like, I was kind of already like in the bag for getting one, but actually playing it, it kind of proves what I was hoping about it, which is that it is a definite improvement of the main Switch, of the original Switch. Like, it's its full potential kind of realized. If that makes sense. I can't remember what Pokemon there's something out. So I'm gonna use Crobat. Maybe that'll work. But yeah, it feels like they've kind of listened to all the complaints about the original Switch and improved on kind of everything. So, like, I mean, obviously, if you watch the directs or when you think about it, you'll know about all this stuff. But like, so as everyone sort of said, the Joy-Cons are a bit bigger. They feel a lot better in hand than the old ones did. Like, I never liked the old ones that much because I just felt they were just too small. And they don't have particularly big hands, but they just didn't feel like they were designed. They just felt too fiddly and too and all the ones felt too small. And this one, everything's a little bit bigger. The control sticks the analog sticks have a really nice feel to them. I was genuinely surprised at how nice I thought they felt. No analog triggers, unfortunately. That would have been really cool, but what we get is pretty good. And also, it sounds like a weird thing, but when they are actually attached to the Switch 2 in handheld mode, it kind of, it's gonna sound dumb, but it feels like one unit. like if you look at the Switch, the original Switch, and the Joy-Cons when they're attached to it, there's kind of this like weird, I'm looking at it right now so I can kind of reference it, there's like this weird like divot, like where the Switch, the Joy-Cons end at the top and where the Switch begins. So it always kind of looks a bit like two separate controllers attached to a thing, whereas now it looks like it kind of looks a bit like how the Switch Lite looks. Obviously, there's a big line in between where the Joy-Cons are and Joy-Cons end and the Switch begins, but it feels like one thing as opposed to three things jammed together. Right, let's see, who are we going to go fight now? Can we fight you again? Oh, yeah, mate. But yeah, and I was also very surprised at how impressed I was by the screen. Like I think I said before, actually seeing the screen in person, I didn't think it... I knew it was going to be an LCD screen, and I've become so attached to my Switch One's OLED screen that I was thinking that, you know what, whatever, it's going to have a high resolution, but it's just not going to look as good because it's not an OLED. I was very wrong. It is a very nice screen. I think the 1080p resolution does a lot for that. I was hoping I could find that guy. And yeah, and obviously I think the screen can run, the handheld mode can run up to 120 FPS. I might be wrong about that. Which is very, very apparent. So I played Breath of the Wild in the new remastered version of Breath of the Wild in handheld mode, and that looks like it's definitely like the definitive version of how that game should look and feel. Kind of feels like that was always the intention, that it should have looked like that. It looks incredible and runs incredible in handheld mode on Switch 2. I didn't play it on the TV. I could have, but I chose to play it on handheld mode because I hadn't played anything in handheld mode at that point. And it looks great. I'm kind of bearing the lead here a little bit because I also played Mario Kart World. I mean, you kind of have to play it when you get there because they sort of funnel you into a room where you have to do you have to play it for like 15 minutes before they let you into the rest of the exhibit. And it's really good, guys. It is. I mean, it's Mario Kart. Mario Kart is like one of the best video game series ever made. And this is just more of the same. It's more of the same, but there's a lot more expansion to it. I love the new, the sort of the, like a better term, sort of like the open worldiness of it is really cool because it's like it makes the game feel more unpredictable and chaotic. Like before, you're on these, and you still are to an extent, on these like sort of curated theme park rides. That's basically what Mario Kart stages are in a way. But you're doing that, but there's just more happening, and because people can kind of veer off the track and there's a huge space around the track to explore, you can kind of veer off and find cheats and shortcuts that way. There's no walls like limiting where you can go, which is really interesting, and it's going to add some like really chaotic races, I think. I also really love the Knockout Tour mode, which is basically, it's kind of a bit like the original F-Zero / F-Zero 99, which is more recent reference, I guess. And although I suspect people will just compare it to Fortnite because it's kind of battle royale in a way, where you're sort of doing a this sort of long run across 4 tracks, and whenever you get to a checkpoint, whoever's in a certain spot at the back will be eliminated. So like the first checkpoint is you have to qualify over 20th place, I want to say. Oh nice, I can really fight that guy. Cool. And once you do, and then obviously if you fall below 20th place, where at that checkpoint, then you're out. Which was, when you're playing in like a really big environment with 20 other people and other people get knocked out, they kind of start like scurrying around over screens to sort of watch the people who are still in. And so it was a very, very tense and nervous experience, as a big crowd basically crowded around me as I was got into the final four. And yeah, I somehow won, which I'm very proud of, in a very dumb way. But yeah, I think that's by far the biggest game. It's probably going to be the biggest game of the year until GTA 6 comes out. And I think we're going to be talking about it for a while. I'm still still not sure about the free roam sort of element of it. I mean, at the moment, from what I played, the demo, it kind of felt a lot. It was basically just sort of like an extended lobby area where you can kind of do sort of tutorial stuff. But I suspect there's going to be more to it in the finished game. I reckon it's where you're going to be able to get like unlockables. And there's going to be loads of hidden secrets and stuff that will do stuff. They'll add new stuff to the game. But we'll see. I mean, there's a Mario Kart Direct coming out on Thursday? When's the 17th? Yeah, so on Thursday at about 2 o'clock, so we'll get some more information about the game then. And it's so soon to launch. It comes out obviously June 5th with the Switch 2 itself. And it's going to be exciting. How are we doing? Okay. So I want to fight there's a hiker up here, this guy. This is the guy I kind of want to free fight as much as I can, because he's going to be the guy who's going to sort of get star you up to higher levels, because he's got 4 rock and ground type Pokemon. So how the rematching works, because I don't think I've really explained this in last couple of streams actually. And I might get elements of this wrong. So there is a step count that you have in the game, and whenever you reach 300 steps, and you enter a route in which a refightable trainer is in, there is a 30% chance that trainer will want to fight you. So for example, if I hit 300 steps when I was getting into Route 112, potentially there's a 50% chance this hiker guy on the left might want to fight us. And I'm jumping between these two routes because that means the trainers in Route 111 might want to fight us as well. So as you can see, roommate Dusty and Cool Trainer Brooke Ambleton also want to fight. So we're going to go do that. We're going to refight Dusty again. No, I want to fight Dusty, not Sandshrew. And the more you fight the trainers, their levels go up. I think it peaks at a certain point. I think depending on how many gym badges you have. So at the moment, it's going to peak at around like level 39, 40 for me. Which is good because it means that we're going to get a lot of the XP. And when we have an advantageous Pokemon, we can defeat them quickly and we'll get that XP fairly quickly. I do like Sandshrew, but I don't really want to fight. Don't really want to fight it because I don't really need one. Okay, we might need to do some kind of PP restoration on Staryu at some point. So that's quite the XP. Right, I can't remember what Pokemon this guy uses, so we're going to swap out. I'm actually going to take off his EXP share that I've had on there. I'm going to put in Blaziken. Okay, so Manectric. This is a tough one. I'm going to use Blaze Kick. It's not going to be like overly effective, but did the job, I guess. Might give us paralysis. Surprisingly not. Swap out to aforesaid Manectric. Oh, that's a big boy. It's a big whale. Guarantee the Pokemon Center's done like life-size whale toys, right? Sorry, I realised I hadn't posted social media about that we were going live. I need to get better at just doing that, to be honest. I'm not very good at Makihita, that. I'm going to send out Guard of War because her level is slightly less than Crobat. Might be a good idea. Surprised this guy hasn't evolved him yet. Probably will next time we fight him though. Oh, you're decent. Why, thank you, mate. I'm trying to remember what Pokemon she uses already. I've already forgotten. This is fine. Well, Shadow Ball should work, right? Because it's not a normal type. Oh, he's stockpiling. Oh, we should have swapped her out. Maybe the Pepper will use Protect again. That's fine. It could be worse. It could be better. But it could be worse. Oh, is there a spider dancer here? I love this song. Controversial opinion, guys. I think the Undertale soundtrack is pretty good. I know. Get your pitchforks ready. I can't believe I said that. Right, Spencer, that's a note, Rosalia. I'll send out Crobat instead. Oof, that's a lot of EXP. Right, we'll rest up at the old lady's house here. Oh dear, aren't your Pokemon exhausted? If you like, rest up here. It's a fine idea. You should do that. Sure. Why not? No. It's very pushy of you. Okay, Pokemon Ranger Catherine on Route 119 wants to have a rematch. That's fine. I want to go back to... Okay, I don't really want to go this path. I think that's very Eeyore vibes, right? I don't know why I thought you would want to fight. Oh, we're getting all Persona up here. Yes, he wants to fight. Brilliant. This guy should evolve. Should evolve this guy. Thing is, by the time like he gets to the max level, he's gonna have like Gravels and Golems. Yeah. That's what I like to see. Hoping this will also one-shot him, but we'll see. Hey. Speaking of destroying rocks, God, I'm amazing at segues today. I also got to play Donkey Kong Bonanza yesterday. That game is definitely made by the Mario Odyssey team. Like, it's weird that they're not saying it, but it's really obvious. It feels like a natural successor to Mario Odyssey. It's so much fun. Like, I think it's a really good showcase for the consoles, like 4K and HDR like outputs, because the colors in it look incredible. Like, they really pop. I mean, I feel Nintendo's done a really good job since they got into the HD game. Like, their games, the art direction of their games is just so incredible. But like, they make games look better than they kind of hardware kind of allows them to. It's now there are like, I don't want to say they're on the level of PS5, Xbox Series X. I genuinely forgot what the name of the Xbox console is. Not as powerful, but they're like using the same kind of technology, just not really using ray tracing, I guess. Right, what are we doing? Alright, these guys will fight again. That's fine. Oh, this is not a good matchup. Leron, I'm gonna send you out. Even though I think Spark could potentially be super effective. Nah, not super effective, but not great. But obviously it's gonna be faster than us, so. Yeah. Right, I'll blaze kick it. Do I have any revives? Maybe I should just... We'll get to it. Ah, farts. We're already paralyzed, so I'm not too worried about him using static on us. Right, Welma. Remember this guy now? Welma has quite a lot of HP. I think that's one of its like skills. Right, let's use Hariyama, so Guardy, you're up. That was really annoying. Smelling salt. Try and remember what Pokemon she uses first. I'm gonna put in Crobat. That's my first. Ah, right, of course, Purple. If we use Bite, that should. Boo! Boo earns. Of course, he would do that second time. Alright, Camerapt, so Staryu. Those HP isn't that great, now I think about it. At some point very soon we'll probably get Waterstone, so we can evolve it. I think its move pool isn't great either, so we'll have to sort of teach it the moves that we want it to have. Rosalia. I will put out Krobes. How's Gardevoir's EXP looking? Okay, it's pretty good. And none of our guys are like paralyzed or have any issues. Okay. I actually meant to go onto here, not look at my Pokemon. Right, so Ranger Catherine wants to fight, but she's quite far away, so it's not exactly on my priority list at the moment. Do I have Steinman first? Might not. I'm gonna swap them out. Should be fine. It might not be fine. Well, at least someone got some experience out of it. I think I might have a revive so I can use with Staryu, so that should be okay. And also, is this gonna be effective? I can never remember. It is brilliant. Oh, that's actually really good. No, it's fine. We can level up later on instead. Crap. Okay. Right, I think we're just going to do one more quick, like, round of this, basically. Then I'll go fight Catherine, and then we can maybe go head off to Steep and go fight the gym leaders. Definitely is 300 steps, but... Cool, he wants to fight again. Brilliant. Power arrive in spades. Okay, so I think his level is kind of peaked. I think he's going to get high level. Oh my god, I was really worried he was going to use self-destruct there. I think that one has quite... As you can see, he has quite good defenses, but not too convinced. I think it's Zelda mix. It's very Charlie Brown. I bet it's gonna be super effective, isn't it? Yup. Okay, I was kind of hoping we had a potion, but we don't. So what I'll do is I will buy Star You so that in the event it does this again, which he has, we've got something in the back. Also, interestingly, if steel is... Steel is good against rock, which I think it is. I always forget with steel. Maybe... There might be useful in the next gym battle. I think we've got quite a few options here, actually. Right, let's head over to Fortress so we can fight Ranger Catherine. We shouldn't take too long to beat her. I mean, she has two Pokemon, they're both grass types, so... It's very possible Jackson, who was the guy we just passed, might want to fight too now. But we will see when we head back. Why don't we switch back to the regular game audio, actually? Can you stun spot? Yeah. because I've always used a stun spore. And I get it. It makes sense. Oh, right, and she has 4 restores. God, I hope I get a critical hit on this one. As if by magic. Rosalia, we'll stick with Blanskin. I mean, what's she gonna do? She's gonna paralyze us even more. That's F. Kapow! So what you're saying is you don't want to battle? It's fine by me. Right, we should go get some more high potions and maybe a couple of revives. We'll have some trainers to fight in the meantime on our way up, but I don't think there'll be too much effort. And if they are, we can always leave and heal anyway. Yeah, I think we're gonna fall a couple of those. The plus side of getting a lot of money from fighting a bunch of trainers is that there's a bunch of TMs in the game corner that we're going to need to grab at some point. And we'll actually have enough money to sort of afford the coin exchange, as opposed to actually doing the game corner mini games, which I was trying to do because I was trying to sort of, I wanted to do videos up here. Here if my mates in the cove, there is a whale or has disappeared. What went over there, down over there, I wonder. Who knows? So I'm gonna... Actually, no, I'm gonna put Gardevoir in first, because Gardevoir has Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is super effective with psychic types, and their psychic moves are going to be less effective against her. Oh, great. Oh, it's arrow puzzles. Yo! How's it going, Champ Bounds SC? Jimmy is here use psychic type Pokemon. If you go up against them with fighting or poison type Pokemon, they'll inflict horrible damage. Plus they'll come at you with outstanding combination attacks. If you want to win, you need to show them how tight you are of your Pokemon. Go for it! But I don't wanna... Hey, what does this do? Oh, okay. It does the thing. Anyway. Just fight this guy. Battles hinge on the strength of your spirit. The weak-spirited never win. And yet, I have 6 badges. But that was easy. I'm guessing that's the warp pad that takes us back to the entrance. Anyway, we just did that bit of the puzzle, so... Oh! Right into their trap. The road you've travelled, what you've experienced. Come out with everything you've learned. But I don't wanna... Make it more like to battle. Send that Kadabra. Ah, you fool. You travel a path of greatness. Well, I try. So I take this path. Okay. So that'll lead us straight to the gym leaders, which is good. Let me see your talent. It's not the most exciting strategies, I'm not gonna lie. But it gets the job done. Oh, so we go right. Probably need some more trainers. Yep. Watch me levitate a Pokeball telekinetically. Whoa. Sometimes I'm out of sync. Psychic Fritz? Don't you mean the psychic power is on the Fritz? Hey. So I keep using Nattos, maybe we could change him electric. Oh, maybe not. Didn't realize Giraffe was in this game. Oh. We may have a problem. So Giraffe is psychic and normal, I'm guessing, because that didn't affect it. If it's psychic and normal, fighting might not be good against it. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. What have we got to lose? I think quite a lot, but... Stomp! Eh. Guess the psychic negates it. Yeah. Good old Shadow Ball. Nothing beats that. Yeah, that'll work. And then we want to go up. I see it. I see your future. You can beat me, I will tell you your future. Like, with jetpacks? Nightshade. It's actually pretty effective. I think we got some elixirs I could give Gardevoir before we fight the boss. Tell me my future! We'll wage a terrifically intense battle with our gym leaders. The result? You won't hear it from me! Yeah. Right, it should give us a clear path over there. We really should leave and heal, but I'm sure I think the puzzle will reset if we do, so not gonna do that. Doesn't mean we don't fight this trainer here, but that's fine. I think we can cope. Why do we still have those nuggets? 3 hope potions will be enough. I hope so anyway. Then gonna give that to Shadow Ball. And what I'm going to do, I'm gonna save first of all, just in case. So I'm actually going to swap Gardevoir out of the first slot, and I'm going to put Crobat in there as well. Crobat isn't the best Pokemon to have here, but what I'm thinking is we can at least perhaps use Confuse Ray, or we can get a little bit of health down first. And it's just so we're not wasting we're sort of holding back our big guns for when we actually need them, is my thinking. Electric I'm going to hold back a little bit as well, even though he probably will be fairly useless here. What really? Actually, he's quite fast, so he might be able to get some paralysis on there. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, let's go! Were you surprised? Were you surprised that there are 2 gym leaders? We're twins! Twins? We don't need to talk because we can each determine what the other is thinking. All in our minds. This combination of ours, can you beat it? Yes, they only have 2 Pokemon, but they're pretty powerful Pokemon, which is a problem. I bet you Thunder Wave doesn't affect them. And then they Confuse Ray the other one. Oh cool, it does work. And so they haven't got Forest Stores. Okay. Ooh, actually, I didn't even think about Bite, because Bite's going to be super effective, right? Still going to be half asleep, but that's fine. Did a pretty good job out there, Crobat. Okay, that means probably preparing for a fire attack. Sunny Day basically makes fire attacks more powerful. I'm going to use Iron Tail on Soul Rock. That's annoying. So basically, a round where nothing happened. Do we have any awakenings? We should get some awakenings. Yep. Finally. Okay, so that means it's not going to get special defenses higher. Thunderbolt is not great. That really is particularly good. Electric, you've kind of done your bet. It's fine. That's a problem. Nice. One down. Ooh, that's done better than I expected. You might actually take it down. What? A combination? Which shattered? It can't be helped, you've won. So in recognition, take this. The Lion Badge enhances the special attack and special defense of the Pokemon. It also lets you use the HM move Dive outside the battle. Should take this too. The team contains Calm Mind, raises their special attack and it raises their special defense. It's a move that's perfect for Psychic Pokemon. Right, it's a good thing our Psychic Pokemon already has it. Anyway, that was actually way easier than I expected. Anyway, so we are going to have to go to a cave under the sea and stop Team Magma. But first I'm going to go up to the space station because I want to see if there's anything up there that we can use. I'll grab. Closest place to space. Space! I was taking a stroll down the beach when I found this. It's not everything I need, so you can have it. Do you have a water stone as well while you're there? The Owen region has been famous for its meteor showers for a long time. Rocket's launch is imminent. The rocket launch depends on perfection. Not even a 1% margin of error is allowed. Is 99% okay? The whole thing is useless and 1% happens to be no good. Despite that, we never stop trying. Why? It's a dream that never ends. Giant chunk of metal bursts through the skies and flies into space. It boggles my mind. Some people claim that Pokemon come from space. Could it be true? Great question. Which one of people are going to space one day? If only I was a little younger, I'd like to be an astronaut. No, it's not too late. I can't, we'll try. Last year mainly has sunny weather, and it's winter stable. It's an ideal location for launching rockets. Have I talked about how? So the home region is based on the, I'm going to get the name wrong, the Kyushu region of Japan. If you look at the map of Hoenn and the map of Kyushu, notice that Hoenn is basically Kyushu, but like flipped 90 degrees. When you make a wish, what do you use? Do you wish upon a star? I use a wish tag to make it happen. That's what I do. Cool. Good to know. So what we're gonna have to give dive to a Pokemon so we can. No, I was going for dig there. That's not what I want. Let's get rid of. Let's get rid of recover. We're gonna find a dark blue patch somewhere along this route. Yeah, like there. I think there's a whole big long trench down here, which is really cool. CSDP, would you like to use dive? Look how cool this looks. I love the sprite work of this section. Let's go this way. Is there anything up here? Yeah, so there aren't any trainers underwater, I don't think, if I recall correctly. There are wild Pokemon that you can fight, but there's like grassy areas for that. I think most notably, there's like the super rare chance you can get a Relicanth, which is like a really rare water type Pokemon. But I think we just need to go into here. Yep. Submarine Explorer number 1 is made on the hull. This is the submarine Team Magma restored on Stateport. Team Magma must have gone on that shore here. Light is floating down from above. Would you like to use dive? I mean, I kind of want to use resurface, but there's a lot to do. Oh, you know what we should have done? What is our Ultra Ball count? 13. Okay, that's enough. That'll be fine. Because I've got a feeling I'm going to need them. Oh. Oh, we're going to need strength. Yeah, just so I can get... I'm just going to fight this to a minute. I can level up. Oh, we have strength. Electric has strength. What am I talking about? We don't need to kid around. Go home already. It's now Puccina. Let's go. One hit KO. One hit KO. I want to go home. Oh boy, it's another puzzle. Kinda wish there weren't wild Pokemon here. That submarine is tiny inside. It's all over. Yeah, I mean that's right to make it look pretty good, pretty big. Losing makes me sore. Should probably get some cream for that. Or maybe a burn heal. I have a super repel. Maybe I should use that. Actually, is there anything in this cave that's worth grabbing? Yes, there is. Pokemon wise, it's not great, so I'm gonna just use the super repel. Probably should have gotten some more, but oops. What? Okay, so we went through that. A door on the right. I'm just gonna see if there's anything in here that's worth grabbing. Oh, we got currents. So if we go that way, will that? And then if we go up... I think if we take this route, this should take us to the next section. You occasionally get like Pokemon cries in the background music. Should we swap out for someone else? How did you manage to get out of that submarine? What an impressive child. But it won't do to have you meddling around about here. And I do want payback for what happened at the Weather Institute. I'm going to give you a little taste of pain. Resign yourself to it. Shouldn't be too much trouble. Idina. I was hoping that would have done more damage. I mean, not that it didn't do a lot, just expecting it to do more. Oh, not cool. This is gonna work. He's gonna hit with it. Oh, better than I expected. Ouch. You're so damn strong. It's terrible disappointing that you're not a Team Magma member. You could have enjoyed the fabulous world our boss has promised to one of our own. That's fine. More rocks. Alright. Oh, hey, to go back. He looks like he's doing a funny old dance. Crap, he's fast. That's fine. I'll take care of him. I'll take care of this, I will. So I think we move that up there, move this left, and move. No! Too bad, I'm busy saving the world. Can it wait? Move that, those two up, and then that left. Nice. Yes, this is the item that I wanted from here. Because what that will do, what that is the TM4 Earthquake. Earthquake is a move that Leron kind of desperately needs. Because basically, Leron is a ground-type Pokemon that for some reason... Oh, we can't really have Rock Smash, can we? Because it's TM. I tell the Metal Claw which one to... Oh, it's gonna have to be... It's gonna have to be Metal Claw then. Yeah, because Leron's a ground-type Pokemon, but unfortunately the ground-type move pool in this game isn't really that great. So, and Earthquake's a really powerful move, so it's just a good move for him to have. Anyway. I'm gonna regret this, I know, but... Hold it right there. So, it was you after all. Behold. See how beautiful it is, the sleeping form of an ancient Pokemon Groudon. I've waited so long for this day to come. Yeah, something went northern there, not quite sure why. It surprises me how you've managed to chase me here. But that's all over now. The realization of my dream, you must disappear now. Oh. Okay. Guess we're fighting. This isn't the right Pokemon for this. Okay, takedown, that's fine. They have a recoil as well, so. That's fine. Camera up, so that'll be a good foil for Staryu. Seth. Love to see it. Crobat. Okay, so Crobat, we have a couple of options here. We can either... We could go Gardevoir, or we could go Manectric. Manectric will probably be as fast, which would be good. Possibly Paralyze. Yeah, I think it seems like a no-brainer. Okay, so he's faster than us, that's fine. I mean, I'm not surprised, Crobat is a very fast boy. Superb potion. Shame it won't save it. I lost again. I commend you. I must recognize that you're truly gifted, but I have this in my possession. With this blue orb, I can make Groudon. The blue orb suddenly began shining by itself. Maxie, what have you done? What have you done? Maxie, you madman, you'll kill us all! What? I didn't do anything. What? Why did the blue orb? Where'd Groudon go? Huh? It's a message from our members outside. Yes? What is it? Huh? The sun is burning brightly. Good. That should have happened. That's why we're waking Groudon. To realize Team Magma's vision of expanding the world's landmass. What? It's far harder than we envisioned. It's so hot that it's dangerous. That can't be. That's just not possible. Oh, hold your position and monitor the situation. There's something wrong. Blue Orb is supposed to awaken and control Groudon. But why? Why did Groudon disappear? Why? Oh crap, I don't remember what the... Yar, why are you right? Maxie, you've finally awoken Groudon, haven't you? What'll happen to the world if this sun train continues for all eternity? The world's seas will dry up and disappear. What are you saying? The blue orb should let me control Groudon. That can't be possible. We don't have time to argue about it here. Get outside and see for yourself. See if what you've worked is the world that you desired. Come on, you gotta get out of here too. What? What happened? What is this wretched scene? Did I make a horrible mistake? I only wanted. Do you understand now, Maxie? Do you finally see how disastrous your dream turned out to be? We have to worry. We have to do something before the situation goes completely out of control. We, Team Aqua, have been pursuing Team Magma to prevent this from happening. You've been very helpful, but I fear the worst has happened. It's gone too far for a child like you to manage. Leave things to us, and get out of here while you still can. Like, where? Isn't this affecting everywhere? This defies belief. A super ancient Pokemon. Its power is unbelievable. It has upset the balance of nature. What is happening? Oh, this is terrible. If this doesn't stop, all of Hoenn, no, the world will be parched. The cause of this calamity, the blazing sun is in the sky above Sutopolis. What in the world is taking place there? There's no point in arguing here. Sutopolis should provide answers. I don't know what you intend to do, but don't do anything reckless. Okay, I'm going to Sutopolis. Wait, take me with you! Okay. I guess we're gonna go to Sutopolis on our own then. Yeah, so every battle until we fight Groudon now is gonna have this effect. Which is great for fire-type Pokemon. Not great for anything else. I'm just gonna try and remember the way into Sutopolis, which is gonna be fun. No, we have to go underwater. I think it's not here apparently. And that's a C4 cabin, isn't it? Yep. Okay, I'm gonna go grab them super repels. Also, it'd be cool to see the world whilst it's like really, really bright. I wonder if anyone has unique dialogue. I feel like every time I played this game, I kind of skip straight to Starbless and fighting Groudon, so I've never really like researched it that much. Oh no, no, it's fine. No one cares. No one's noticed. Alright. Oh, there's max repel. I was like, oh, there's no repel tip. There it is. Yeah, actually, I might need some sunscreen. It is really eerie just how like minimal it is. It just is like I think it's down here, but I can't remember. Advisement trainers. Why not? Oh, hey, another Pokemon. Let's swap out for electric. Okay. Oh, you see what you're doing there. Yeah, I think he's just going to use water type Pokemon. Nah. Boom. He gone. I'm going to try diving here. I don't know if this will be where we need to go. It's kind of heading back in the same direction, but okay. Okay, it's dead end. That's fine. Okay, we might be... Take a look at the map. Yeah, so how can we dive here? Maybe if we rise here, possibly? I'm a mermaid! I don't believe you. Where's your fins? Alright, well, that's fine. I wonder if... Do many trainers use Railord in this game? Railord is the evolution of Railma. And is like, I think canonically the biggest Pokemon. Okay, we can go very quick attack. This would have been handy to have had in the last gem. Svio! Svio! Look at them! It's a ball shaped like a friend! Fancy bears if we're evolving. I'm gonna dive in here. Ah, okay. So now we're kind of on the other side of where we were before. I'm also concerned that we just go around in circles a little bit. Oh, hang on, hang on. This is looking promising. Yes! Ah, we're in the bright blue. Clear waters of Chitopolis. Very, very Greek-inspired city, this one. Chitopolis City, the mystical city where history slumbers. Does anyone notice anything weird happening here? I don't know why, but I'm really scared. Okay, yeah, so something is weird. Everyone in the town is taking refuge and won't come out of their homes. It's weather. Could it be the prelude to something? Climate change, mate! Climate change. It's very real, it's very happening. Door is closed. I like the house designs in this area. They're very, can't remember a bit of, like, some of the designs in like, Dragon Ball. It's very Toriyama-esque. He loves having houses with big domes in them. On them. I don't know why. Just Is there anything you can get in the mart? What is happening? It's weather. Did something awaken? I mean, you're not wrong, but that is a very, it's a very strong first thought. Just kind of hoping we get full restore. You came too? Under the scorching sun, yet. Oh yes, can you hear out what my friends have to say? My name is Wallace. I am this town's gym leader. I have also been entrusted with the protection of the Cave of Origin. I don't want to say it's French, but I'm slightly French. The sunshine is caused by a power emanating from the Cave of Origin. That is the red orb. I see. Follow me. The sunlight. People in Pokemon need sunlight to live. But why does the sunlight fill us with so much dread? The blazing sun of Pseudopolis is intensifying. Soon all of home will be under its withering glare. If that were to happen... yeah, bad things happen. The Cave of Origin is dead. No one from Pseudopolis is permitted to enter the Cave of Origin. Well, it's a good thing I'm not from Pseudopolis then. But you must go, together with your red orb. You must go in regardless of what awaits you inside the cave. I never expected you to be holding the red orb. You'll be okay. With your Pokemon, you'll get things done no matter what. I'm convinced of it. Nah, I've changed my mind, I'm out. It's gonna be a big moment, guys. Immediately I'm punctuated by the fact there's freaking Zubats in here. Like, you don't have to have wild Zubats in every cave, guys. Oh, no one told me there'd be Flash. I don't have a Pokemon with Flash. Right. What was that? I'm sorry, we're not going to use Flash, we're just going to Power Throw. Oh, hey, it's one of those guys. Okay, these guys are kind of cool. Doesn't mean I'm going to catch it, but still kind of cool. Look, we must be getting closer. Oh, the steam down here. Groudon is intensifying. There you go. What's all this? HM7? Oh, we got Waterfall. That's going to be really useful actually. That was weird. Red all of a sudden began glowing. We should maybe make a save state. That looked really goofy. The way the sprite even tilted slightly. Groudon's drought intensified the sun's rays. So we should be. So Staryu should sort of be quite a good Pokemon to use here. Should being the key word in that sentence. They're on. Let's go. So I think Groudon is fire and ground. Ah, this is going great. Yeah, why not? It's very Kaiju-esque. What? What? Oh, this isn't blooming nonsense, right? We may be, this may be a problem. Bulk up. Attack rose. Defense rose. That's fine. I was going to say once we get Blaziken out that should be okay, but I realised that Earthquake will actually destroy it. So that's not good. And same with Electric. So we may not... We're going to have to catch him fairly quickly basically at this rate. But we could Master Ball it. We have a Master Ball. I don't want to do that, if I'm honest. I was going to try and save the Master Ball for Latios later on. 2 more Earthquakes and we're done. Of course it doesn't. Come on. Ooh. It's not going to catch him. Right? Oh crap! Well, that went well. It's 11-foot tall. And it's very heavy. Groudon has been described in mythology as the Pokemon that raised lands and expanded continents. Cosmic took to its leap after a cataclysmic battle with Kyogre. I'm gonna call him Rowdy. Rowdy Piper. Let's find these our escape ropes. Just get out of here. Oh. All life starts at the Cave of Origin, and it all ends on Mount Pyre. Where do people and Pokemon come from? Where are we bound? Dunno, mate. You come all the way to Topolis. You're no ordinary tourist. But I suppose it doesn't make you an extraordinary tourist either. Ah, this jerk. Just see if there's anything else in Cave of Origin that's worth getting, just in case we need to go back. No, just waterfall. That was it. I am wondering. So now we have. I was gonna say now we have waterfall. There's a thing we can do, but I suspect it's gonna be a thing that we can't use until we beat the top of this gym. Also, I suspect Steven here is going to want to fight us. So, let's get Berserkin out. Get ready for that. Also, we should probably save. We owe it all to you. Sky above Topolis has returned to normal. For that, Wallace sends his thanks too. And that same Wallace is waiting for you inside. He's strong, but the way you are now, you should be on equal footing with him. You sure about that? Give it your best shot. Steven out! Okay. I'm going to do a quick check what his levels are. Because I'm not 100%. Actually, hang on. So level 40s, a couple level 40s, and his top Pokemon is level 43. But there's a Whiskatch that's going to be Water and Ground, which will be a problem against Manectric. So that could be Hmm. Just thinking, how do we counter that? Because that could be the problem. It's fine. What we'll do is we will do as we've done already. We'll go in, we'll fight the trainers, get some levels up. And we will cross that bridge when we come to it. We'll figure something out. Everything else I'm pretty certain we'll like be able to defeat, but just that one. Get a couple of max, a couple of revives. A couple of max potions, possibly. Yeah, I think that might be the case. Let's sell some of our tats. Couple of nuggets we can get rid of. And we could probably... I'm gonna actually like put some stuff in the PC. Haven't really used this at all. Kind of forgot because you basically have infinite storage in later games, so it's kind of like I kind of forget it's there. Go put in the escape rope. The X special. No, I'm gonna keep that out. And sunstone can go in. Actually, what might be a good idea now is if we do a little bit more exploring of the world. Because once we've beaten this gym, we're kind of ready to go fight the Pokemon League. So we should maybe do a bit of tidying up with some of our and gain some levels. So perhaps we could take a trip down to like Pacific-Log and the route down there, which will be there'll be some trainers down here. I believe there is also going to be they've got the ocean current, but that's not a problem. And then go down to the abandoned ship, possibly, which is somewhere around here. I think. Also get some more rats repels, I think. But yeah, we'll do that because we've got time. Just get some. There you are. What we just need to do is just to fly out of here back to Moss Deep. Basically just head down. I'm going to put Manectric in first because I'm going to need him to be fairly good, fairly well leveled. And also against water Pokemon, be really helpful. There is no stronger trainer than I. You sure about that? Do you want to test? Oh wait, that's what you're doing. Shift tree! Shift try. Shift tree? I don't know. Blaze, you're up. Oh, he's using growth. Let's use Graveler. Have I got a counter for that? It's a crit! Loudred. Yeah, it's, I'm gonna keep in Laron and let's use Earthquake. Yeah, we're alright. Ooh, Rock Smash would be quite good actually here. It's gotta be! We fought you. No, we haven't. Okay, cool. You have to swim, cycle, and then run the marathon in the triathlon. It's a brilliant race that consists of 3 events. She's saying this as if I don't know what a triathlon is. I know sports. Pokemon Battle is grilling too. I mean, the triathlon, but sure, why don't we battle? Now, there's so many triathletes in this game. Ugh, my god, so weak. Couldn't you have had any, like, stronger Pokemon? Actually, I bet you she gets registered in the Pokénab so we can refight her. Certainly possible. Maybe, I don't know. Oh yeah! It's weird that Staryu made that sound thing anyway. Ah, bingo. Boring. I'm sure I'd win. Were you though? Say, hey. Let's get on with it. trains are boring. Probably should have fought them before we went to the top of this, to be fair. I mean, it might have been a good level to fight the Groudon. And I put Groudon in squad, to be honest. But Fire and Ground, not the best. Not the best against water types. Which is going to be fairly abundant of probably the rest of the stream, to be honest. This game was at the remake that IGN gave 7.8 for citing too much water. Is it's one of its complaints. I mean, it's a fair complaint, to be fair. There's a lot of water in this section. I'm gonna look it up. Yes, according to IGN, too much water. It's a quote from the IGN review of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Pokemon Sapphire, citing one of the drawbacks of the gameplay experience. November 28, 2014. Hey, it was 10 years ago. Jesus, the remake that remake can't be that old, right? Bloody hell. I guess this game's like 20 years old at this point. It's so old, guys. Anyway, on November 28, 2014, IGN published its review of Pokemon Ruby and Alpha Sapphire on the 3DS by IGN, which praised the game's title's gorgeous CG details and post-game Easter eggs, while listing the overabundance of HMs and water as its cons. The game received a 7.8 rating. Ah, crap. Oh no. This is a problem. Let this drop them out. Given the geographical setting of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Pokemon and Sapphires in Hoenn, a fictional region consisting of many islands and waterways, the viewer's commentary on there being too much water instantly became a point in contention amongst the IGN members and fans of the game. Who do I send out here? Let's just Crobat. If in doubt, Krobes is your gal. Using Love Disc. Love Disc is fine. Sorry, I'm genuinely just reading that you're mean. Really not very good streamer behavior. I'm gonna share some of these. This is really funny. I mean, it will do when thingy works. What are we changing to? Yeah, it's... Yeah, so, as you can see, Team Magma, run by IGN, apparently. Yeah, 7.8 out of 10. Great graphics, too much water. I mean, not wrong. Why is there still watching the game? Explain, Game Freak. Yeah, just add that one. No, what do you think of the Great Flood? Used to purge all the evil on Earth. Too much water. Anyway, enough of that. Was it that funny? Was it worth it? Probably not. I'm gonna fight you. This is my first triathlon. I'm all tense and nervous. And that's probably not good for your muscles. Damn it! Level 27 Wingles. This is not what we need. Are you? Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna try something. So I've been jokingly saying I want to play on stream because I found this really well. I say I found this. They Shadow Blue Heartface covered in the waves. On this episode, Doughboys, they played a Wendy's training video song, and it is legit a bop, and I kind of wanted to play it. Because I thought it'd be really funny. I've got to find it first. I probably should have pre-planned this, but just impromptu was like, oh yeah, that'd be really fun. Oh yeah, I probably should turn the Chrome capture off. Well, I just see a couple of recommendations. It's fine. Oh, Frello, we're out of Thunderbolt PP. We have no PP left. Well, good thing using Chin Chow, because... Is it pronounced Chin Chow? Chin Chew? Whatever. Gareth, while you're up. Sorry, I've just got to check something before I actually play this, just to make sure it's the right thing. Yeah, that's the one. Hold on. I'll wait to end this fight just so we can sort of... this probably isn't the best matchup here, but who cares? Okay, yeah, so, sorry, give me a sec. Just gonna have to... So this is the Wendy's training video about hot drinks that they played... They would play employees during their employee training back in the late 80s. Listen to that. Like, this is... It's kind of Michael Jackson-esque, right? Like... Oh, I've got the... Just... Why is this so good? There's some of those like simpy trumpets. It's great. I mean, you never made tea before? Makes sense. This video has like really weird, like proper music video like lighting. It's a cut between like kind of crappy VHS footage. I can't believe it's still going. There's even like graphics for H2O. Like someone actually worked, like genuinely, like went above and beyond. Went above and beyond to make that. Like wild. Like it's like we need a training video song for you know, to show employees how you make hot drinks. And then the guy was just like, hold my hot chocolate. I got this. Oh yeah, we probably should have Okay, Gyarados, that's gonna be a oh, that's gonna be a fun one. Gyarados is just pro. No, he's watching flying, isn't he? Which is weird. That's Character's typing is weird, because you always look at him and you go, oh yeah, well, he's clearly water and dragon, mate. Nope. Water and flying, mate. I don't know which Pokemon to use actually. Flying. Obviously, Electric would be good here, but I haven't got any PP left in his Thunderbolt. I should have changed that. Screw it, I'll just use Gardevoir. She'll be fine. God, I hope she'll be fine. Yo, look at that sprite. Gyarados' Gem Free sprite rules. Actually, all of Gyarados' sprite rules. Gyarados is just generally quite like a cool Pokemon. This kid's awfully tough. Yeah, I have that effect. Why do I remember the bathing suit so much? They all ogle me. No comment. Oh. Ah. I did it again. I forgot to restore the thing. He is the Sea King. Sea King, Sea King. This reminds me of very good Sea King. I just like, hey, I do it in that voice, and then that immediately makes you think of the Hank for the Hill YouTube poop video. Which reminds me to. We are going to restore his stuff. We should be getting to Pacific Log soon anyway, hopefully. Tentacruel? Why can't he be Nice? There's some mean eyes he's got there. It's weird, he's got like, he's got that kind of like hook thing at the front. He's also got the same at the back. I'm always thinking that's like a nose, but it's not. It's like a weird hook. What does he do with it? Who knows? Hi, sweetie. Wait, we should battle, you and I. Why not? Susie, as you was about to use Wilma. Oh, the big boy! Big boy's back! Oh boy, I bet you came to the wrong neighborhood. What happens by the way you look? Wow, rude. See a team of Pokemon. It's not easy swimming, I tell ya. Oh, I tells ya. I tells ya it's not easy swimming. It's a pellet. Brag. Pokemon raised by trainers are seriously tough. Okay, we're literally right at Pacificlog. We got a double battle here we can do. Because why not? Maybe I should say because why not? Because that's a fun Pokemon reference. I'm doing my best to get over my sis. Are you though? I guess we'll find out. As you marry the Wingull. I guess Swift will attack them both. I do kind of wish we had a good grass type Pokemon, sort of like, so we're not just using electric type moves all the time. But it's fine. Yeah, Manectric's definitely ready to go fight Gym Leader. Everyone else? Debatable. Pacificlog. I think Pacificlog is like... I think it's a cool town. I just feel like its name doesn't really... I think its name doesn't really work. Like, it's called Pacificlog. That makes sense. Like, you need to have... But then obviously that ties it more to the Pacific Ocean when this is a fictional place, so it's not really, you can't really do that. Maybe just Pacificlog. Like, then it's a play on passive and then log. Because it's like breezy ocean town, so it's very passive. But you need a log because all the towns in Hoenn have like vague nature theming to them. In the Hoenn region, there are 3 Pokemon that represent the power of rock, ice, and steel. Each of them is said to hide away deep inside caves. That story I heard when I was just a little kid. 6 dots open 3 doors. Grandpa used to say that, but I don't know what he meant. Yeah, so... They're referring to the Reggie trilogy. Reggie trio. Technically it's a trilogy, I guess, because there's 3 of them. See, isn't it neat? These houses are built on water. I was born here. Folks at Pacificlog are all fish and divers, part of the lifestyle. Good for them. It seems like a cool place to live. Yeah, so the Reggie Trio have a whole really weird method of finding them that's really obscure, and I don't think it really Pacific Log Town floats on the top of a colony of Corsair. If I told you that, would you believe me? No, not really. Pokemon magazines, Pokemon Power, Pokemon Handbook, Control Pokemon. They're all just stuff you can buy in the Pokemon Center whenever you choose. What color is your trainer's card? Mine's copper. I think it's green? Yeah, it's green. I think the Pokemon trainer card changes depending on how well you do in the game. Like, I think it changes when you defeat the Elite Four. I think it changes when you catch a certain amount of Pokemon. I might be wrong about that. Anyway, I was saying about Regitrio. Yeah, so the way you catch them is really weird, and I don't think it's fully, like, the game ever really probably tells you how to do it. You kind of have to look it up. So basically, in order to catch Registrio, you have to go to a special cave, first of all. I can't quite remember where the cave is. I'm sure obviously I can look it up, which is what most people did. You have to do a cave, you have to bring with you a Phoebus, which, as I mentioned a couple of streams ago, sea between Pacific Log and Slateport, it's fast running tide. Decide to surf, you could end up swept up somewhere else. So you need Phoebus, which you can only get in six specific tiles on Route 119, so it's really hard to get. And also Relicamp, which, as I mentioned earlier, is a very, very rare water type Pokemon you can only get from diving underwater, and has a, like, what is Relicamp's encounter rate? It's like 1%. It's really, really low, basically, because it's based on, like, a really ancient, it's based on a Coelacanth, which is like a really ancient, rare fish. Okay, we can swap out with someone else. Oh crap, we can use Lairon actually now here. Oh, well, we've got Gardevoir out now, let's just use it. Use her. Yeah, Relicamp has a 5% chance of appearing. Anyway, you need to, actually no, that's I was saying about how what you need to do to get them. So, and this is just my memory. So you need to present them in a cave, but the game kind of tells you need to do that, but they tell you it in Braille. I'm not kidding. You have to be able to read Braille. In fact, you have to be able to read Braille for all the hints involving, like, anything involving the Regis, because their faces are kind of Braille based. I think it's kind of cool, but it's also really, like, kind of obscure, especially because it's on screen. So most of the time you'll see Braille, like, in the world. It's intentionally, like, ridged so, you know, blind people can read it. We can use Earthquake here. This should be super effective, right? This should be super effective, right? Yeah. Kinda, sorta. Yes, as the woman said, this is like a rough tide, so you can get, like, really swept up and go to a... And you end up... I mean, most of the time you'll end up in Slateport, but, if you, like, navigate this, you can get to a like cave that has, I think, red ice or something like that. I lived a life of woe and misery. I've been cast away. This is where I've drifted. Well, that sucks. ZK. It's the king of the sea, mates. Anyway. Welcome, I've been expecting you. Linda, send that horsey. She ain't horsey in the rounds. Should put on the study lounge music. Cedra. She ain't Cedra in the rounds. Cedra has a cool design. Hang on, I'm going to put on the chrome capture again. Yeah, my transitions to different like things on stream has been, I'm not gonna lie, they've been a bit weird lately because I've changed up the way I do it. So I've been trying to use OBS Studio Mode, which I honestly should have done a long time ago because it's so much better than like having to do all this in real time. Like do all the transition stuff in real time, whereas now I can kind of like queue them up when I know I need to use them, which is so much easier. Oh hey, this is cool. Why don't we go down here? I think we may have ended up in like completely by accident towards the Reggie cave? Yeah, that's just what I was saying about like there being braille in the game. So this is like, this is giving you a hint on how to like find one of the Reggies. Can you do that before they leave? I don't think you can. Actually, what is the hint? What is that you need to do? I'm just going to look it up because okay, so basically go up, which makes sense. Of course, I don't really know what to do here. Pokemon Ruby, the first chamber. Pokemon Ruby artifact after using Dig to create the door. Contain of Earth with back braille is the alphabet. The braille on the door says to use Dig. It opens the entrance to the second room. Which, unfortunately, I don't think we have. I think I would know if my Pokemon had Dig, to be fair. We have Underwater Dig. I mean, what is diving but digging underwater? But yeah, so this is where we'll get one of the Reggies. But this is also where we need Relicanth, and I was wrong, it's Wailord that we need, not Phoebus. I mean, to be fair, Wailord's the laziest cat. According to this, whilst I'm looking at this page, so the significance of why Wailord and Relicanth are needed might have something to do with the general theme of Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald games, the relationship between land and the sea. Relicanth is based on the Coelacanth, because creatures are considered to be closely related to the ancestors of all land-living vertebrates. Didn't know that. Interesting. Wailord is based on the whale. The 2023 Brendan Fraser movie. I'm kidding. A creature whose ancestors once lived on land but have since evolved to live in the ocean. I know that about whales. I mean, that makes sense considering they're mammals. I don't want to fight this guy. Right, so we need to head to the abandoned ship, which is somewhere between Dewford and Slatepot, I think. The reason we're going to do that is because there is Waterstone there that we can use to evolve Staryu. I don't think... The only hesitation I have with doing that is that Starmie doesn't learn any new moves. It's fine. But I just want to make sure I'm not missing out on anything. Ah, crap, he learns Hydro Pump at level 46. Does Starmie do that as well? No. Starmie doesn't learn any moves at all. So at least we'll have the Waterstone. Oh yeah, look at my chiseled abs. This is what you call cut. Do we still call it that? God damn it. They don't get any more powerful, do they? I guess it's probably less powerful than the stuff over in Route 134 because, in theory, you can kind of go here sort of immediately after you get Surf. There's nothing really stopping you. I'm going to put Lair on here. I don't know why you would, but... Well, this is a mood breaker. Wish you wouldn't disturb our precious time together. You guys know you're on like a desert island, right? Yeah, level 27s. I get a feeling that earthquake wouldn't really affect them. Just use surf. That might affect. When does Leron evolve? I want to say it's 44, but... Level 42? Okay. We might... If we think about it... Like, if we... Like, concentrate, we might actually be able to do that today. That would be cool. Oh, crud. Forgot about the poisoning. Well, Sai's probably going down. Hi there, you going out to the abandoned ship yet too? I was planning to, but... this could be a problem. I think it might be dark type, so this should work. Nice. Oh, it's right here. I'm gonna put the music back on because this has a really cool theme. Oh yeah, apart from we've got that going on. It's empty. This is really cool. I really love that they added this in. Ships of this sort are rare, so I'm taking a look around. There appear to be other cabins. Oh, come on, I didn't need that. Yeah, so my understanding is this is supposed to be the remains of the... Isn't it fun here? I get excited just being here. When we go out to sea, we sailors always bring back our Pokemon. How about a quick battle? Yeah, sure, why not? Sailor Duncan would like to battle! Yeah, so this boat in question is the SS Tidal. I think when this game came out, I think me and my friends we joked that I say we joked, no right. I think we wanted to joked and wanted to believe that this was the SS from Pokemon Red, and that's the reason why it never came back, because it had crashed and had been abandoned like the Titanic. It's not true, because it's a different boat, but it's a good story. And I quite like that it's here. Like, it's just... It doesn't have anything to do with the actual, like, plot or anything. And it's not somewhere you actually need to go, but it's just this, like, extra area. That just adds a little bit more to the world. Door is locked. Storage painted on the door. You're gonna heave! We're up. I'm getting queasy just being aboard the ship. It's not even moving, but... It's empty. And let's hope it stays that way. Yeah, we could dive down there in a minute. Escapade rope. We got a dive ball. This is a perfect place to go exploring. It's exciting here. Bet there's amazing treasures on board. Yay, it's a ship! I mean... Yeah, I guess. Not wrong. What's so funny about having my inner tube aboard the ship? No, fair enough. It's health and safety. It's a marrow. Oh, that's cool. We might need that in a minute. Lois? Oh, we were just looking for some treasure, but we only found a trainer. Young couple Lois and Howard like to battle. Is that a Malcolm in the Middle reference? Because that's what the parents are called in that show. Yes? No? Maybe? I don't know. Could you repeat the question? Okay, that's going to really affect Staryu. Staryu moves first and defeats them in Surf. Yeah, unfortunately, earthquake affects literally everyone on the board. Oh right, you're strong. And you're the boss of me now, and you ain't so big. Ah, life is unfair. Rather than my revives. Can you reorganize the bag like by type or... Oh, you can switch items around, I guess. A blueprint at some port? It's too complicated. I'm investigating this ship on behalf of Captain Stern. He also asked me to find the scanner, but I haven't had any success. Guess what we're hunting for then? Storage key. Excellent. Powers Reflect War. It's fine. Are there wild Pokemon here? I guess I'm going to probably get that answer for me in a second. We got TM13! Well, it's TM13. Hopefully something semi-decent. I actually really needed that. That's really good. I'm going to teach it to Staryu right now. Because what this will do... I'm going to replace Swift with it. Because I can't replace Dive or Surf and I want Bubble Beam. Do I want Bubble Beam? Yeah, I'll get rid of Bubble Beam. Can I get another Psychic TM? Do I have I used that? Because if he had, because Psychic would be a really good thing for Staryu to learn as well. Where do you find it? That's what I want to know. So TM29. Okay, Victory Road, that's fine. We can also get another game corner, but yeah, fine. Door is locked. Reinforced paint on the door. Oh, there's a shiny in the corner. Route 1 key. Nice. So that's what we mainly came in here for. We can also grab anything else in here whilst we're around. I think there was one on the... What's TM18? May have already gone that somewhere else. Then there was one here as well. That was just trash. Typical. Okay, Rain Dance. Look at the trash. I think it was something up here. Okay. I think that was it. I'm gonna double check. Nope. We got luxury bolt. I think all of this is just going to be trash. I don't think there's anything like worth it. can't remember where any of it was though, to be fair, so. Nah, it's fine. Well, we're done here anyway, we can get out. Good thing we've got getting an escape rope. Okay, just wondering. Love the sea, I forget my worries when I swim. So my recollection of the Ape Gym is that there's a puzzle beforehand that is kind of annoying. And so I'm wondering if maybe we tempt that next time and we focus this time on getting Leron up to level 42, which is only 3 levels away. I mean, we're going to level 41, then we can just use a rare candy on him. I think that might be a good plan. So if we go back and find that hiker back in Route 1 to 112, fight him a couple of times, it should level him up fairly quickly, I think. All the other Pokemon will need leveling up, but I can do that off stream between now and the next one. Which might be tomorrow, actually. Yeah, I think we'll do a stream tomorrow. We can get the gym leader then. I think he's just a Wingull. Surprise! I was going to say, should we put the lo-fi steady lounge playlist on, but maybe we'll find something else. Sure, Nostalgia will have, or Heavy Machine Gun. They have some pretty cool stuff. Nah, we'll stick on what we got. Let's put on some like some red and blue city pop. Look, we aren't winning this match. Genuinely worried that was going to miss. Yeah, so we really need to get him one more level up. That shouldn't take too long. We'll switch over the music, I think. Probably could have done that, faded that better, but. Wingull. Maybe switch to Crobat. Crobat's looking a bit lower than everyone else. Usually Crobat grows fairly quickly, so. Right, I kind of don't really fancy fighting these trainers, to be honest. I should probably check to make sure it actually does want to fight. Jubariki does. Is he on here? Okay, he's that. Yeah, he doesn't want to fight. Brilliant. We'll get this done. Shouldn't be too effective. Hate when that happens. This is a problem. It's not effective, but it's just going to keep on getting more powerful if he uses it. Cool. So if we fight him once more, we can probably get to level 41. So it's just going to be a case of sort of refreshing that. Also, whilst I'm here, I wonder if any of the other guys around here will want to fight. Nope. Cool. you know, just casually run over and interfere with it on your bike. Yes, let's fight again. I'm just gonna hope I have enough Iron Tails left, to be honest, because I used up way more than I expected during that last fight. And I haven't healed, so probably should have done. Yeah, we've got 8, it's enough. It won't be enough. Oh, crap. God damn it. Okay, for you. That's the first time I've ever seen, like, self-destruct be used and it basically do nothing. Nice. Well, we could use rare candy, but to be honest, we might just be able to just like run around a bit and then fight him again and level up again at this rate. We might just do that. I mean, we've got time. What we also should do... Ah, crap, we don't have any ethers. So we're going back to Lava Ridge then. Getting really lucky on the 30% here. Yeah, well, I think we'll probably level up in this fight at this rate. Providing, you know, Laron just doesn't die. Alright, that should do it. Hang on. Here he goes. He's becoming a big boy. Oh shit, it's Mechagodzilla. I think that's what the influence was supposed to be. Anyway. I think on that... Bit of a short stream today, I guess. Than it has been the past couple of times. I think on that, I think we will call it for the day. Next time, we will for sure take on the final gym. I will probably try and sort out the levels of these three guys in the meantime. Shouldn't take too long, I don't think, just to be having a bit up to scratch for the final gym, and then we're ready to... I said we're ready. We will start making the plans to fight the Elite Four. I don't know if we will do it immediately. I reckon there's probably going to be some stuff I'll have to do in the meantime. But yeah, so we're starting to get towards the end, which is exciting. I mean, it feels like we've only just gotten started, to be fair, but we will be 8 streams in, maybe 10 by the end, by the time we actually beat them. So so it should be a good time. I can't believe we're near the end of the game. It's been a fun, good time. I'm really enjoying it. I'm also really enjoying doing these like chill sort of like leveling up streams where we're playing some like cool music and just sort of hanging out in a way. I think those have been really fun. Maybe that's the secret to doing RPG stuff on the stream. It's just like just being able to just relax and just be like, we might not make progress this time, but we're gonna do some side quests, we're gonna do some cool music. We do like odd bits and bobs. I think it'll be fun. Anyway, thank you for joining me for the stream today. There might be a stream tomorrow. I need to figure that out, but there also might be some more over the weekend. I'm hoping Saturday and Sunday will be free, that I'll be able to do some streams. I think Friday might be free, but I'm not 100% on that at the moment. But we'll see. There will be definitely more streams next week for sure. And I will post on social media out what the schedule is going to be when I know a little bit more. But so I hope you can join me for those. But until next time, as always, thank you for joining me for the stream today. Hope you joined for the whole thing. Hope you joined for 5 minutes. I really appreciate you hanging out. And as always, au revoir, baby. See ya. Bye bye.